Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy. Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Pratyahārādi Angi Yogi Anga Tekile Yogi, तो झाला ए मार्गी दिहाचा चांदू. As long as we have this notion in our life that we have to attain something, we have to gain something, we have to achieve something, we are far away from the truth. You know, the biggest problem we all intellectuals, I am not telling intelligent, all intellectuals have, they have read, heard so much, and as a result, there is a hodgepodge in their head. But that Mahatma said like this, and you are telling like this. What is the truth? What you have to tell? Both are wrong. Very good. Go ahead. See, friends, can anybody ask a question? No, what you tell is true, that unless you climb the Everest, you will not see God. But how to climb that? Remember one important thing in spiritual life. For living, we have no proxy. For death, there is no proxy. For the spiritual life, there is no proxy. We have to live our life, we have to die our death, and we have to practice. See, one example I gave you, if you remember, a child does not ask his mother, Mummy, Mummy, how did you learn walking when you did not know how to walk? He never asks. You have to find out your ways. And therefore, all these things, sometimes you people tell karma, sometimes you say don't do karma. What we should do, have a cup of tea and relax. Therefore, till such time, we have this notion, if we are walking spiritual path, as if we are obliging the world or what? No. Imagine, we praise Gangaji, Devi Sureshwari Bhagavati Gange. Gangaji got very inspired. See, because of me, so many millions of people are benefited. So why should I waste my water in the ocean? Therefore, I will remain stagnant. And when the river stops flowing, becomes stagnant, it will start rotting. Then what should be the approach of Gangaji? My destination is clear. I have to reach Ganga Sagar. On the way, if some people are benefited, it is their problem, not mine. Therefore, we don't have to do good. We don't have to do sadhana. The flower has a fragrance. Flower doesn't give fragrance. The sun has light. He doesn't give light. We have. You decide. Who can help us? Therefore, all these things, whether we are to do or you decide, nobody can tell. So, to jala ye marge diha cha jandu. Therefore, once you know you have nothing to gain, nothing to lose, relax, nothing to know where to go. Such a Mahatma is Jivan Mukta. ये च प्रवृत्ति वो हटे जीणे अप्रवृत्ति सी वाधावणे आता प्रत्यंग मुखपणे प्रचारो दिसे. Whether we participate in the world or we withdraw, both are equal. See? Pravrutti vote jine. There is no meaning if we participate in this world. And there is nothing gained if we withdraw from this world. Then, wherever we are placed, whatever is our position, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. This is the highest spirituality. But the moment butting begins, you are far away from the truth. Then ata pratyang mukpane pracharo dise. So involvement and withdrawal are equally the same. The best example is when we play with the kids. That time winning or getting defeated is equal. We are not worried about it. In the same manner, if we really want to attain fulfillment, stop worrying. Don't do anything. Become lazy. Aha. This is what I am. What is the meaning of becoming lazy? Never have the arrogance of success and guilt of failure. See? I should not have done this thing. Why did I kill him? I don't know. I never wanted to kill him, but I gave him a big hard hit on his head, and see, his head was separated from the body. Friends, because we work under impulses, never do that. Because ata pratyang mukhapane prajarudise, he is abiding in his own glorious experience. This is what our say, na kuch pana, na kuch khona. Continuing further, Dvaita dasheche angana advaiti vorage apana bheda tava tava duna abhedasi. So, when the wise man is participating in the duality, Dvaita che angana, so there also the non-dual Advaita is manifested. How? When we are manifesting in the duality, the non-dual is manifested. When we stand in front of the mirror, duality, I am seeing the mirror, I am seeing the reflection in the mirror, therefore I am a seer and the reflection is the seen. But what is the experience? Do we think I am seeing a reflection? Our experience is I am seeing myself. So although Dvaita is, yet Advaita is not compromised. In the same manner, the parents, when the children are maybe about 5, 6, 4 years, that time Dvaita is there, but Advaita is intact. But when the same child is grown up, gets married, then the Dvaita becomes real. Because now, when he was small, he was all the time, mummy, 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 mummy. Now, this useless girl has come, got married, even doesn't look at me. Are Buddha, what is there to look at you? And therefore, they suffer. Therefore, every additional duality will be strengthening our non-dual. That is why spiritual practice is not going away, living in seclusion. No. We have to live very much. Otherwise, our condition is like one old couple. I casually ask, see, one of my, no, I should not tell. Anyway, I'll tell. One of my pastime is old couple. Give them chabi and leave them. See? So I ask, Babuji, did you drive? You were in USA for so many years. Of course, I have been driving. Oh, very good. So how many tickets you got? How many punches on your driving license? Not a single. Wow, great. Wife will keep quiet. How can you get? Did you come out of the house? Your car was there, parked in the parking lot. You never drove. When she says like this thing, that time, look at the husband. He thinks, why I'm still alive? Time pass. Therefore, the more you are able to discover joy in this world, you are abiding in the truth like a Jivan Mukta. Na kuch pana, na kuch khona, life is just a time pass. Therefore, life is very simple, friends. We make it complicated. कैवल्या ही चढावा करीत विषय सेवा झाला भृत्यू भज्य कालोवा भक्तीच्या घरी. See, duality is practiced even in a devotion. So, what is the devotion for a man of wisdom or a Jivan Mukta Purush? He is this devotion in duality we can see in the life of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Many a times when he used to offer the flowers to the mother, he will be putting the flowers on his head. See? One with that. There is no question that mother is far away. Are we not doing it? When we stand in front of the mirror in the morning, take the toothbrush and toothpaste and show the teeth, and do we apply there? So although Dvaita is seen, yet Advaita is not lost. Therefore, perception of the duality is not an issue. Taking the duality as real and thereby suffering is the issue. See, it is said, before marriage, man should fulfill his all fanciful ideas of clothing before marriage. After marriage, all purchases are only for the wife. तुमको क्या करना है? एक बेल्ट काफी है. Why require another belt? And then, before the child is born, all your desires of enjoying food has to be completed. After the child is born, you can see these mothers. If you give something, eat it. No, I'll take my Dumbo. He's at home. See? Now their duality is, but non-dual is not compromised. This is the meaning of devotion, although functioning in duality, but the non-dual is not compromised. This is the experience of the wise person. So, कैवल्या ही चढावा करीत विषय सेवा झाला भृत्य भज्य कालो वा भक्तीच्या घरी. Therefore, in this non-dual absolute being, the differences between the devotee and the God, the divine, completely merge in one. Friends, घरा माझी माये चालिता मार्गो ही तोची होय ना वैसे तरी आहे पावणेची. When we are walking inside the house, so the house is the path and house is the destination. And therefore, whether we walk in the house or whether we don't walk in the house, we have already reached the destination. How beautiful it is. See? Whether we do meditation or we don't do meditation, whether we are healthy or we are unhealthy, we are we. We don't have to do anything. This disease of doing karma, karma, karma. You know this karma, why this karma is brought in our scriptures? Only for one thing. Like, you know, it is said, when you chant the Lord's name, Guru Maharaj will give you Diksha, Naam Japa Diksha, so do this. What is the benefit of this? You are protected. How? the guru is protected from the disciples. One lady came and Maharaj, please give me Diksha, Diksha. So, okay, I'll give you. You are very special. Therefore, I will give you Mahamantra Diksha. She doesn't know. Mahamantra क्या होता है? महाराष्ट्र में मिलता है. अच्छा महाराष्ट्र में. No end to bluffs. And what is that? That Mahamantra is not ordinary. It is from Kali Santaran Upanishad. This Mahamaya has not heard anything about it. So when you don't know, you become very great. Then you chant this mantra and repeat after me. So once you say, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, one breath gone. Now you chant this 36 malas per day. So take out the mala and it is not there. Take out the mala and then Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, 1. Hare Ram, 2. Like 108. 36 malas. Next time that devotee will avoid Guru. Because he will ask, Beta, jab kaise chal raha? Hare Ram. This is how the japa, Bhagwan's naam, protects the Mahatmas from the devotees. There are two types of people who come to the Mahatmas. Those who are disciples and those who are devotees. Disciples approach the Mahatmas to change themselves. Devotees reach the Mahatmas to change the devotee. To change the Mahatma. Swami, aisa mat karo. Okay. They don't come to listen. And you know why? Because nobody listens to them. So Babaji is there. Aap kar lo, theek kar le. That is the only satisfaction. Therefore, we have to be very clear. We have to gain nothing, no karma, no nothing. Whatever are your duties, do it time pass, relax and relax. Try to spend more and more time in relaxation. We don't have to know anything. See? Gita, 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 Gita. What Gita told? People keep the wife's name Gita. And thereafter, husband suffer throughout life. Because constant Upadesh. See, never name your wife Gita. She will make you suffer. See, friends. What Gita told? See, is only you have to this much. See, in my talks, if you remember, I have given a number of times. Whole Bhagavad Gita is understood only by one account in a bank, ICICI. First chapter, IC, identity crisis. Second part, IC, I am confused. Third, that is what I am. At this moment, in utter present, is there any question? That is all spiritual life. Now, where are we in satsang? When? During satsang. What should be we? Satsangi. Now, what is the satsangi? Sleep in the lecture or listen. Do whatever you are expert. But instead of listening, we keep on talking to ourselves. But last time, that Mahatma told like this Mahatma is telling what to do. See, friends, only this much you practice, you have learned. The whole Bhagavad Gita is summarized in this one sentence. This was asked to me in Washington. Please tell us Bhagavad Gita in one sentence. American people. American NRIs, not all. So, I told this is the Bhagavad Gita in one sentence. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. That's it. Where was Arjun? On the battlefield. When? At the time of war. What he should be? Somebody's disciple, somebody's grandson, somebody's brother, or he should be a warrior. Bhagwan did only this much. But so many things are told there just to keep you busy. See, friends, we talk about karma yoga. What is karma yoga? When you take food on Ekadashi, you have committed a bad karma, you go to hell. But when the food has gone inside, you have got constipation. It is a merit or a sin. So, action plus doership is karma. Arjuna had that arrogance. How can I kill my grandfather? Who are you to kill? Upar wala so raha hai kya? See, friends, therefore, be wherever you are, like when you are walking inside the house, you are walking. Your walking is the same place, destination is the same, therefore you are relaxed. Therefore, nothing to do, nowhere to go, be happy wherever you are, and don't worry about what happens after death. People around will be happy. तैसे भलते करिता येते पाविजे काही आता ऐसे नाही न करता ठाकीजे ना. Therefore, nothing is gained by doing holy works, holy things. We have to remove all these notions. We are studying Amrutanubhava. We are not studying what will happen after death. Many people, Swamiji, what happens after death? That depends about whom you are asking. Those who are left behind happy, they are happy. Chalo, ek kat gaya. The more you think properly, yes, the other day I told you, death is a bluff. Nobody dies. See? When you return your loans, is it a loss? But it's painful. लेते समय तो मजा आया. Now why you have to return it? What is the body? We have borrowed 5 great elements. कहीं की ईट, कहीं का रोड़ा, भानुमति ने कुंबा जोड़ा. And when death happens means what? The 5 elements are given back. Who died? Death is a big bluff. If this is what we understand from Bhagavad Gita Upanishad, then we have studied it properly. Otherwise, you see such books are sold maximum. Life after death. In one sentence, those who are still alive, they are happy. Don't get lost. In the same manner, all the desires in the mind, that is the disease of the subtle body. So as long as we have got diseases, the jiva bhav will continue to be. I want this, I want that, it will continue. Like when the body stops becoming ill, that is a dead body. In the same manner, when we reach a state, zero desires, it is a dead subtle body. Dead subtle body means what? Like the gross body is assembly of the parts from the 5 elements. In the same manner, subtle body or the mind is nothing but consciousness plus desires. When zero desires, you are one with the divine. Where is the place for death? Therefore, I told, after studying Bhagavad Gita, if a doubt comes in our mind about death, what happens after death, where we go to the hell or the heaven, what is the heaven like? We are far away from being a sincere student of Gita. See, friends. Therefore, we have to again and again, तैसे भलते कृता येथे पाविजे काही आता. By doing good, what do you want here? Never do good, just be good. Being good automatically leads to happening good. But when we start doing good, then we want ATG certificate. Parle G, ATG. The other day, this year only, when I was somewhere in somebody's house in US, probably in Dallas. So when I was taking tea, Swamiji, we are specially kept for you, biscuits. So, okay, what are they? Parle G. Because you are from India, we thought you like it, Parle G. I say, Parle Ji, in India, when I go by car anywhere, I always have a big basket of Parle Ji. So when the beggars come, when the dogs come, we give them. Swamiji, can you see better fun in this world? See, relax, man. Don't have to prove anything to anybody. Therefore, I do good to others. अपना तो सत्यानाश कर लिया, दूसरों का भला कर. तैसे भलते करिता तेथे पाविजे काही आता. What you want by doing good? See, ऐसे नाही न करता ठाकीजे ना. And therefore, nothing is gained by doing good or not doing good. We have to remain at peace with ourselves. आठवू आणि विसरू तया तेही घेऊ नेदी पसरू दशेचा व्यवहारू असाधारणो. The lifestyle and experience of this Jivan Mukta Purush is Dasheta Vyavaharu Asadharu. It is unparalleled. It is not like ours. See? Athava Ani Visaru. To remember and to forget. I remember earlier when I used to forget somebody's name or I used to feel disturbed because I had that arrogance. Anybody's phone number I used to remember. Not 1, 2, 3. So many. Oh, that Gupta ji. Cut. And then I said, oh, I can remember. And once or twice it happened that I was mistaking some number here to there. It became a big issue. That day, God gave me a message. Are you a directory? Why do you worry? From that time onward, I have not forgotten to forget. Therefore, Athava Ani Visaru, Taya Dehi Ghevu Naderi Pasaru. Don't worry about. Because I forget everybody's names and all that, sometimes I try to hide my ignorance. Amma, where did I see you? I am not able to get you. Where did I see you? Swamiji, I am meeting you for the first time. Clean, bold. You know why we feel bad? If we have forgotten somebody's name, why we feel bad? Because it is a question of my prestige. I have forgotten? Are Dumbo, you have forgotten you are divine. What about somebody's phone number? See? We are hurt if we forget something. Therefore, forgetting is such a great gift God has given us. Take money from somebody and forget. There is no better happiness than this. Therefore, don't worry unnecessarily on small little things. If you don't remember, oh, nahi to nahi, what does it matter? Zali swechachi vidhi, swaira zala samadhi, dashe ye moksha ruddhi, baiso ghape, zali swechachi vidhi. Whatever is the code of conduct, yes, I do like this. There was a great Mahatma, I was also there that time. And some schools, that Bhumi Puja was to be done. In South it happened. So, that principal of the school, everything was made ready and one coconut was given in the hand of the great master. And he was standing there. And thereafter, when he was doing some prayer or pretending, that principal said, Swamiji, the east is not this side, east is this side. So that Mahatma said, the direction I look at is the east. Okay? But, so I was there. I said, Amma, before that nariyal comes and hits on your head, keep quiet. Theoretical. Therefore, Zali Swechhasi Vidhi. Yes, I do like this. So what? Oh, but in Delhi, somebody's house I was taking food. And one old lady, she brought some pakoras because I could not go to her house. And she gave. They were made out of onion. Now my hostile, she was, no, take it away. So it was taken away. I saw that old lady who brought it. Her face was so pathetic. Then I said, now I have to play some game. So I said, Mama, you gave everything. I told you I want green chilies. Why didn't you get green chilies? Go and get it. I wanted to get her rid of. That's all. So she went. Then I took that pakoda and I ate. And when I was eating that, again she came, Swamiji, this is onion. Mahatmas don't eat onions. I said, you are right, Mama. You label me, I am a Mahatma, and want me to dance to your tune. I am a CH Atma. I am not a Mahatma. Theoretical life is not spiritual life. Always keep these three words which I told you. Mind is quiet, alert, and vigilant. We have to remain alert at a given situation, given period of time. What should be our correct interaction? Not theoretical. See? Because we read somewhere, Mahatma should not eat onion, they should not eat garlic, they should stand on their head and walk. Arey? It's only book knowledge, nothing else. When you start living that knowledge, then you understand. Then you will come to know what is the meaning of quiet, alert, and vigilant. What is vigilant? Is our mind getting disturbed because of our participation in the world or not? That vigilance. But not knowing this, we become only theoretical. Therefore, Zali Swechhasi Vidhi, हम ऐसे ही करते. What you have to do? Swaira Zala Samadhi. And he is dynamically involved in this world, and yet his samadhi is never broken. Dashe ye moksha ruddhi baiso ghapi. And therefore, all his behavior, his conduct. You see the lives of many great Mahatmas, those of you who are reading or knowing something about Shirdi Sai Baba, you can see in his book, in his pothi. Many times his behavior is uncontrolled, is so wild. But does it mean that he was an average person? Therefore, friends, we should never evaluate great masters. Like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was telling to Narendra, you accept me on the foundation of suspicion and doubt. Maybe he'd realize. But I know you what you are. This is the difference. And therefore, we should never try to evaluate the great masters on the basis of their conduct in life. Friends, because we are looking at them from our standpoint, we will never be able to understand. Zala devochi bhaktu, thavochi zala panthu, ho no thela ekantu vishvachi he. Zala devachi bhaktu. The Lord himself is the devotee, and the devotee is the Lord. See? It is something like when we look into the mirror, we are looking at ourselves. So although there is, technically speaking, duality, but the non-dual is not corrupted. It is intact as it is. Exactly the same way, the wise man in this world is behaving as if something, but there is no difference between him and the Lord. Zala devachi bhaktu, thavochi zala panthu. And therefore, although he is in one place, he has crossed all the distances. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. You know, this Mahamantra, nothing to do, how I got this mantra? We were going in 98 or so to Kailash. I never wanted to go. But we have no choice. We are choiceless existence. They forced me, we went. And in that Nepalganj, from there we had to take another flight or helicopter to go further. So when we were in that Nepalganj in a hotel, so much heavy rains that the water accumulated in the dining hall up to almost calf muscle level, that much. Nothing to do, nowhere to kya karna. Swamiji, what to do? Swamiji, what to do? I said, let's do something. We went out in the open, heavily raining. There the water was knee deep. I said, now follow me. Those of you who have got Coca-Cola in your veins, don't come. Those who have got blood, they should come. Then, now the rule is, first of all, you have to lift the left leg above the water level, slowly, and chant. Nothing to do. And slowly put it down in the water. Don't splash the water. Then lift the right leg above. Then nowhere to go, nothing to do, nowhere to go. Like that we are going in circle. After 2-3 rounds, I took a detour and they continued. After that, Swamiji, really, it is a great mantra. I said, yes. Lord Shiva gave me this mantra here. Don't become serious in life. Learn to enjoy every moment of your life. Anandadeva kalvimani bhutani jayante. God has not created us for becoming miserable. You tell me, you people get married for becoming miserable? Who gets married to become miserable? Hey, I want to get married. I want to become miserable. What is this happiness? No. And then you have children. For what? See? Those who don't have children, they are miserable. Those who have, they are super miserable. What God will do? Learn to be happy. That is the only purpose of life. See? Like we get married for happiness. We have children for happiness. In the same manner, God created this world for happiness, not for misery. Once you take this stand, you have understood everything. Advaita Vedanta, Advaita. कुछ नहीं होता अद्वैत वगैरह, परमात्मा ही है. सात जाला देवची भक्तु ठावोची झाला पंतु होऊन ठेला एकांतु विश्वची है. And as a result, he is one with the totality. Now analyze experience. When we are in deep sleep snoring away, that time, where, when, what we are. We are present in the absence of the time, space and object. And that experience is, we are extremely happy. And because we are happy, we snore. See? Now you are all unhappy because you are not snoring. When you sleep, real sleep, you must have seen in some meditation, institutions, they have this thing. Swamiji, we have sound meditation. Learn. So, ho nithela ekanto vishvachi he. He is everything. Therefore, if I is there, so many ways you can think. There are 3 persons. First person, second person, third person. Who is the first person? Who talks to the second person? And what he talks about the third person. If there is no third person, no problem. If there is no second person, no problem. If there is no first person, Second and third person have no existence. So where is the second person? Where is the third person? They are included in the first person. Therefore, Vedaisha Sarvai Ahameva Vidya. Who is this I? Spare Bhagwan Krishna, spare Bhagavad Gita. Find out you, who are you? Therefore, Zala Devachi Bhaktu, Thavochi Zala Pantu. You have reached. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Who Thela Ekantu Vishwachi He. And that the Jivan Mukta is one with the totality. Bhalate Uteni Deve Bhalate Ne Bhakta Hoave Baisala Te Ranive Akarmoha. Now the Jivan Mukta is sometime he is a devotee, sometime he is divine. He is a devotee, he is in front of the God in the temple. He is a divine when the Babajis, these devotees come and do namaskar to him. Both are same. There was one great master in Vrindavan, Udiya Baba. He was a Mastaram. And sometime they used to, let us go to the temple. Baki Bihari, he will go there. And stand there. Maharaj, chalo. Oh, yes, chalo. Then one of the devotees said, Maharaj, you stand there, but you don't do namaskar to Baki Bihari ji. People say, what kind of Mahatma is there? He is not offering salutation to Bhagwan. He became angry. Why didn't you tell me? It is your fault. You took me to the temple. That do namaskar, I would have done it. Now this devotee became frustrated. Is it a baby? We have to tell to the child, isn't it? Do namaskar, beta. I know the stone, I can. God. See, friends, all these formalities disappear when you are merged with the totality. Therefore, the devotee has become one with the divine, and the divine alone is expressing to the devotee. Therefore, friends, when Paramatma expresses through us, such a person is called as Mahatma. See? Because Atma, Paramatma are not two. In this manner, the Baisala Tethe Ranive Akarmoha. And therefore, the wise masters realize once, they do not do anything. See? This is another important thing we have told already in our meditation class. Where karma is involved? Karma is involved when something is at a distance. You have to cross the distance and go. Karma is involved. When something is dirty, karma is involved, you have to clean it. When something is incomplete, karma is required, you add something. Is our essential nature far away? If we go to Himalayas, then only we know the truth. Is our essential nature, the divinity that we are, is it incomplete? Therefore, we have to add something, then we are realized. Is it dirty that we have to wash with the yoga? Think. One simple rule, that which is in the absence of everything, and therefore that which cannot be experienced as absent is the truth. And it is none other than I. In the waking, dreamer and deep sleeper are absent. Therefore, dreamer and deep sleeper cannot be the truth. In the dream, waker is absent. Therefore, a waker cannot be the truth. But there is one factor which is supporting waker without becoming a waker, supporting the dreamer without becoming a dreamer, supporting the deep sleeper without going to sleep. This is what Bhagavan says, Mattaha smriti jnanam apohanancha. I alone support everything. And therefore, sarvaihi vedaihi ahameva vedyaha. This is worthy of knowing. This is the purpose of Bhagavad Gita. Friends, you all are hearing every time, Om Tasariti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishatsu. The essence of Veda is Upanishad. The essence of Upanishad is Bhagavad Gita. The essence of Bhagavad Gita is 15th chapter. And essence of the 15th chapter is this 15th verse. Vedaischa sarvai ahameva vidya. Like in a some kind of a big mall, husband, wife and a child, they went. So right in the beginning there was a toy shop. So the child was pulling, Mommy, Papa, Mom, we have to get it. Okay, this you want, we'll take it on our way back. Who will carry it all the way? Okay, okay. Now the child is happy, he got what he wanted. Thereafter, all the jewelry and ladies departments. Child is udasinam, udasinam. Husband is holding his purse, not heart, purse. Then the lady is attracted towards all that glitter and things. Then whatever is to be done, it is done. Then goes to the third. All the latest designs of suits and neckties and all things. There the man is attracted. See? What attracts us is according to our quality. Karma karo. You are one type. Meditation karo and suffer silently. You are other type. If you are the seeker of truth, you will get attracted in the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. And that is the reason, before chanting, 15th chapter is chanted, but there also, our Maya is conquering Bhagavan. Urdhamulamadasyakam ashwatam prahuravyam chandamsi yasya pranami. Can there be a better fun in this world? How can you be miserable? When you see the cartoon show, do you become miserable? So if you want to be happy in the world, look at the world as a mega cartoon show. So like the child is interested in something, the lady is interested in something, the man interested in something, in the same manner, Bhagavad Gita is a mega mall. You get whatever you want. And Naneshwar Maharaj, he has given the highest knowledge, not for everybody. He was a great yogi. He didn't tell everybody the same thing. For the masses, Hari Mukhe Mana, haath mein tang tang karte raho, keep busy, nothing else. Or else they will come and eat head of the god. Busy rakho. See, therefore, Balte uteni deve bhakte bhalate ne bhakto hovave baisala tete radeve akarmuha. Therefore, God and the devotees and all that, they become for each other. And a wise man is nothing to do, nowhere to go, is at peace with himself. Start playing. What? Realize. Don't tell others. Suppose you want something, but a realized person doesn't have desire. I am playing realize. You want jalebi more? No, realized person. अब लाए हो तो दे ही दो. Life becomes very simple. Don't worry, there are so many things in this world. There are 18 Puranas, 18 Smritis, then 4 Vedas, and more than 1,000 Upanishads. And you want to understand this. See, our chip is 1 MB. In that 1 MB, we want to put the whole world. अपनी औकात पहचानो. Therefore, the wise man is not unnecessarily getting involved in activities of this world. Those who are doing he doesn't do. Okay, very good. करते रहो. Keep busy. देवाची आठ दाटणी देव काजाली आटणी देश काळादी वहाणी येई सना. And when Devachiya Datani, when one is intoxicated by the divine being, Datani, intoxicated. See, intense divine experience. Then such a wise person, Devka Jali Atani, then he has nowhere to go. The divine is where it is not. If you have to experience space, where will you go? Space is experience in emptiness. Emptiness of thoughts. Thought-free experience is God realization. The Jivan Mukta Purush live in this firmly abiding. Thereafter, they are playing the game of life. See? For him, there is nothing like holy or unholy. For the space, there is nothing like holy temple and unholy toilet. Both are the same. Therefore, all these three factors, time, space and object, we have to get out of it. Then you are there. देवी देवोची नमाये मा देवी को अन्वयो आहे तेथे परिवारू बहुये अघटता की. Where these Devi Deva, Shiva and the Shakti, see, and their creation. So, the creator Shiva and his consort Shakti and their child this world, three of them. So, for the wise man, all of them are merged in his being. Is it not our experience in the deep sleep, where, when, what we are, who we are, how we are, everything disappears. But we can never experience our absence. Nobody. Friends, this experience is 24/7 available for the wise man, although he is dynamically involved in this world. Therefore, what will happen after death and how many yugas? See, these are so simple things. Sometimes one gets so frustrated. Minute, seconds, hours, years, millennium, yuga, chaturyugi. These are all the measurements of time. This is not time. You want to know time? Go to Bhagavad Gita 11th chapter. When Arjuna saw the horrible form of Bhagavan, see, Bhagavan is not only goody, everything is he. And therefore, all the warriors were entering in that Vishwarupa and he was chewing away like a chewing gum. And when Arjuna saw that, got frightened. We imagine God is only goody, God is beyond good and bad. And therefore he was frightened. Ko bhava anugra rupaha. Oh God, who are you, the terrible one? Bhagavan says there, Kalosmi loka kshayakrit pravriddaha. I am the Mahakal. And who is the Kala? Kala or the time is the one who supports all the changes but does not get influenced by any change. Is the principle of time. What we know is only the measurement of time. When will I realize? When you are not realize? And what will you do after realization? वही तम्बाकू चूना अभी खाओ ना फिर. See? Therefore, our Gaudapadacharya, न निरोधो न च उत्पत्ति न बद्धो न च साधकः न मुक्तः न मुमुक्षुर्वै इत्येषा परमार्थता. This is the ultimate truth. Nothing is created, nothing is destroyed, nobody is bound, nobody is liberated, nobody is seeking, nobody is the sadhaka, the seeker. You know what it is? You name whatever you like. This experience of yours, you cannot explain what it is like. Your eyes are open. In the absence of everything, what remains is the truth. Therefore, wise man is abiding in this, and therefore he is at peace with himself and with the whole world. We average people are neither we are at peace with ourselves nor we are at peace with the world. A person who is not at peace with himself or herself cannot be at peace with the world. Like one Punjabi lady in Delhi, she scolded me once. She must have had some frustration at her home, came for the lecture in Birla Mandir. And after the lecture, she came as if she wanted to catch my collar. That's why I have collar. Therefore, what is that for you all the time? Be happy, be happy, be happy. Get married and show. She was frustrated, miserable. And therefore, a frustrated, miserable person never likes a happy person. A person who doesn't get sleep, if the other person can sleep in no time, you see, you must have seen in your own houses. In Assam, Dibrugarh, I was with one Bengali family. The wife was happy-go-lucky, all the time eating pan, and there were no sharp corners around figure. And he was telling me, Swamiji, do something. I said, what should I do? She is so irresponsible. How? She comes, lies on the bed, and no time she starts snoring away. And I don't get sleep. So you are jealous or what? See? A person who doesn't get sleep, he is jealous if somebody sleeps. A person who is miserable, if he sees somebody is happy, आपको क्या होता है? Happy, happy. दुखी रहो. Friends, learn. We are what we have made ourselves. ऐसी आही स्वामी भृत्य संबंधा लागी उठाली श्रद्धा ते दैवे चिन्सुदा काम विजय. Therefore, once we are very much convinced of this non-dual self, Advaita Tattva, then the servant and the served, the master and the subordinate, all merge in one. When there is a scratching in my eye, the hand goes and scratches and relieves. Is the eye sending an application? Dear Mr. Right Hand, I am a right eye speaking. On the right canthus, there is a kind of scratching appearing. Will you please send some help? Right hand. मैं खाना खा रहा हूँ. No. How simple it is. Because although there is otherness, but the otherness is not creating differences. This is the Advaita Drishti. Advaita doesn't mean you see somebody and go on talking. Mahatma ji, आप कहाँ से आए? Wife will tell, इनको पागल खाने में ले जाओ. Since he has gone to listen to the satsang, he is behaving abnormal. Behave normal. Don't act wise. Therefore, when we are abiding in this, then all the relational problems disappear. And therefore, the real joy of life is we live in relations, but we are not related to anything or anybody. Avagya, upachara, japa, dhyana, nirdhara, nahi ana samsara, devevina. Therefore, all aspects of the devotion, vichara, avagya, upachara, all the aspects of devotion, japa, dhyana, nirdhara. Whether you are doing the japa or meditation, whatever you are doing, this is all nothing but the same reality. When you chant, by then God doesn't come near to you. When you don't chant, He doesn't go away from you. Can we keep the space away from us? Do we have to do anything to reach the space? The highest support for the seeker is make absence as an object of experience. Now the world is two, name and form. Make the absence of the form as the object of experience. How do we do that? Only by understanding. Forms are many, formless is one. Forms are seen by the eyes. Who is seeing the formless? See, 4 fingers. They are 4 because in between there is no form, no finger. Now, who is experiencing the absence of finger in between? This is Shivalinga. Very simple, my friends. All unwanted question will disappear. This is a tissue paper. Any doubt? No doubt. Now, what is in the center of this tissue paper? A hole. What is a hole? Absence of tissue paper. Is absence an object? When something is present, then the absence is established. Is it not? Can you have a window without a wall? Wall is necessary. Then only you can fix window. Now, look the other way around. What is space? Emptiness. What will be the emptiness in the emptiness? What will be the absence in the absence? Presence. That is Shivalinga. And therefore, how many are present? If there is no space, there cannot be anything there. So in this space, so many of us are present. This is the divinity. This is Shivalinga. देहाभिमाने गलिते विज्ञाते परमात्मनि यत्र यत्र मनो याति तत्र तत्र समाधयः. Friends, this experience is a trailer temporary for us. Wise Jivan Mukta Mahatmas are living in this 24/7. Therefore, कोई वंदो कोई निंदो, कोई कैसे कहो रे, राम सांगे प्रीत बांधी होत जैसे होत. Like the space does not get honored or insulted, whether in the temple or a toilet, in the same manner. Jivanmukta Mahatmas, they have nothing to do, nowhere to go. Then life is a time pass. Therefore, for this wise man, avgya, upachara, all the spiritual practices, japa, dhyana, meditation, nahi ana samsara deve vina. All of them have no place. Everything is Paramatma. Whatever we see, there the vision is. The vision doesn't get contaminated. When the Sri Krishna is seen, the vision doesn't become holy. When filth is seen, the vision doesn't become dirty. This is nahi ana samsara devi vina. Other than this conscious reality that we are, there is nothing. आता देवा तेची देवे देववरी भजावे अपर्णा चेनी नावे भलतिया. And this being so, now the question is, this Jivan Mukta Purush, he can express anything that he likes. There is no rule applied. When I am not driving the car, the traffic rules are not applied on me. I am a passenger. So devotee is the one who doesn't live his life. For him, jo thari rahe so mari rahe. And therefore, a devotee does not fall in the purview of law of karma. How simple it is. Then how his life is lived? Like a Jivan Mukta. Therefore, give yourself zero choice. Live with zero complaint level. See, friends, slowly our mind dissolves. And thereafter, the life is lived through us rather than we living the life. Dukkeshu anudvignamana. Miseries will be experienced, but miserable body will not be born. Sukheshu vigataspruha. Although all comforts are there, but he will not be enslaved by the comforts of life. That is Jivan Mukta. Therefore, he has a freedom, whether he will go to temple or not, whether he will talk or not. He is not bound by any do's and don'ts of life. Deva Devura Parivaru Kije Koru Ni Dongaru Tesa Bhakti Ta Vivaharu Kana Bhava Aha. You have seen these Ellora Ajanta caves. One huge rock is carved. Something is a pillar, something is Shiva, something is elephant, everything. But one rock, everything. In the same manner, Deva Devura Parivaru, everything. Whether it is God, whether it is the people, everything is Taisa Bhakti Ta Vyavaharu Kana Bhava. Therefore, if we are devoted to the Lord, then we don't see which stone it is. Once a South Indian reached Badrinath. Old man, his son brought him with great difficulty. And when he was standing in front of Narayana in the door itself, he could not go inside. He was so overwhelmed by his joy, Narayana, Narayana, and he collapsed and died there. His devotion for Narayana. And we go with the photo. What we see. Therefore, if we are abiding like this, then there are no do's and don'ts. We go beyond do's and don'ts. Therefore, some places they offer the food this way, that way. It doesn't matter. Everything is fine. If you go in South India, there on Ekadashi, they eat everything except white rice. In North, you are eating sabji, chapati, paratha on Ekadashi, Mahapap. Go to Gujarat, Maharashtra, sabudana khichdi, nothing else. Therefore, everything is fine because everything is the same reality. In this manner, this Jivan Mukta Purusha is never differentiating between this and that. See? Continuing this thought, we will take in our next class. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.